Alright, let's try out these shears and then start chopping down some of these trees. How tall those leaves are. Let's grab a ladder. And then I need to get organized. I think I'll do that between episodes. So as not to bore you. I'm gonna chase this wolf off though, I think. Got it. Oh man, that is satisfying. This thing has been a pest for a while now. I feel good about killing it. Okay, although I'm a little bit more injured now. But, oh good, look at. Check this out while you're here. Been waiting for this to need to be harvested so I can then move it over. Full flower in 16 days, I'm not too worried about that. Ripen in less than a day, see that I'll keep because I can eat that tomorrow. Or at least make something with it. What can you turn? Juice. Interesting. You can storm on the ground? I didn't know that. Stupid little berries. Right, even though it's just bushmeat, but still beats not eating, right? So grab a little bit of firewood. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how much wood I need to use in general, so. But let's do what? Let's. What is strong tannin? Oh, okay. I need to get barrels on. Let's grab all the fruit bushes I have out of here, get those planted now, and then I'm gonna worry about what to do with these hides after. Actually, I'm just going to, since it's 2 for 1, I'm just going to oil them, so I don't have to worry about it. Get rid of that, get rid of that, put the bowl down. Put some more wood, I don't care. I can always cut down more wood. Really like to catch those. I'm gonna get into animal husbandry, but I'm worried about feeding them. I don't think I have anything cheap in feed unless I can eat grass or hay. Alright, let's try it out. First time trying shears. And I can't see, did anything happen? Let's take out a big block. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, tons of sticks. Gonna get tons of seeds, I hope. We're gonna be a tree farmer. Just read in the comments too, somebody said that you can build down to up with these ladders, and the rope ladders you can build top down. So that can be used for exploration, which is really, really neat. Get out of here. You're not invited. Oh dear. Go ahead and not chase him since my spear just broke. Okay, I need to wrap up this episode, and we're gonna do that by gathering up, yeah, all of the andesite cobblestone I was able to get, and all the maple logs, or planks, and boards. Here we go. 42, that's gonna have to be enough because I need to stop. Between episodes, I will do things that I'm not gonna show on camera anyway, like farm maple trees, right? That doesn't need to be shown. We don't need to see me doing that. So I will plan a little bit better in the future what I'm going to do in the next episode and prepare the required natural resources. For example, I'm already just ran out of that, which stinks a little bit, but hopefully we have enough cobblestone. And what we're going to do is, yeah, just fill this in, and we'll make windows later. But I want to have the shell built so we can think about a roof, and then we can think about Besides the roof, we can think about placement of like room use and stuff like that, like tables and chairs and barrels and crates. There, I guess we didn't have enough cobblestone after all. Not even close. But that's okay. Oh, I do have a little bit more. How lucky. Hello, pioneers. I hope you're well. My name is Ben, and this is Vintage Story. And to begin this episode, I wanted to come and check on our bees. Nearby flowers 32, population size poor. Okay. Oh, and populated skep. Probably should have checked that first. Okay, I have a free backpack slot. And I'm not able to pick it up. It says pick up into a free backpack slot. You can move a populated skep inside a free backpack slot by right mouse clicking it. Carry it to the desired location. Use control scroll wheel. Control scroll wheel. Oh, I bet it's one of these. Okay, interesting. How do you drop one of those then? Alright, rawhide small, medium fertility soil, some bones. Oh cool, it corresponds, like these are the last three, and then these are the previous three, these would be the first three. Oh, that's really cool. That means you could make like a tree chopping backpack, and then just keep like ladders and some shears and axes in there, and then just grab it when you want to go and do that task, and then drop it off when you're not doing that task. I assume. So let's see, rawhide. So let's get rid of that and get, yeah, okay, so I've got the skep now. We'll come back for that backpack, that reed basket. Alright, back at home, I'm not really sure. I never decided fully on where I wanted an apiary, but since the orchard's that way, it's kind of spread out a little bit. Maybe go the different direction. And we'll see if we can find a place with a lot of flowers over here so I don't have to put as many down. And, oh yeah, look at this. This is perfect right here. Yeah, so the apiary will be just south, just to the north. Our house, like literally right out here. I love that. Perfect. Now let's go grab all the flowers that we have. And let's make more skeps, right? Because it said that they can fly into them, right? When your skep colony is mature, break it to remove the honeycomb. Note that this is quite likely to anger the bees. Oh, that's right. A richly populated skep can also in turn swarm to a new bee colony in a nearby empty skep. So we want to really add a bunch of skeps. So let's eat up these berries and move this plant, and then make some skeps. And this will be the perfect opportunity to test if we can use the, what's it called, scythe on cattails. Right, so let's do that. And grab my scythe. It doesn't work on flowers, but maybe it'll work on this. And what is this, tool? Used to keep your... Oh, you know what? I accidentally... I wonder if that matters or if it's just for grass. But yeah, it looks like we can harvest this stuff. Oh yeah, that's way easier. This is really cool. Thatch. I don't actually want any thatch right now. I do want cattails. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind having papyrus somewhere too if I could find it. Well, I would say that was successful, and now that I know that we can use the scythe on cattails and tool to get thatch, I think I want to replant it all so it's just, it fills one pond, right? So we can just walk through it. Now, the cattails and the tool both seem to grow both in water and out of water. So I wonder if it'll tell me. It doesn't tell me like where it wants to be. Do I need to put it in water, or can I just put it on the ground? Does it grow faster or slower? We're halfway to getting our hides. we should get on to making strong tannin, right? I don't want to get sidetracked. Let's hold off on that for just a second. Try to find some clay. And then here, make some more skeps. There, we've got 3 more skeps now. Now I have no idea if I can do this even and like have it fill out 3. But I'm gonna try. I don't know how close they need to be either, so just kind of do trial and error. You hear them somewhere. Here we go. Like 1, 2, 3. I mean, that looks good to me. Do the gap of 2. And just put them in a grid like that, hopefully. And then, what was that other thing? We needed a dummy, right? Nailed it. It's pretty fun hunting. I might take a liking to it. I'm definitely gonna kill all the wolves that come nearby since they are très dangereux. I have a nosh on some berries and we'll come back and move these in just a minute. Oh, actually, I can probably eat all the berries and then have a nice hand slot free. The next thing I want to do is decorate inside a little bit. I don't have enough cobblestone, and I didn't go gather it enough to finish this all off. And I do have the wood planks down here, but I have some crops down here I want to get rid of first before I block it in. But I do want to make some items, so let's grab a bunch of this actually. And then let's go and grab, I know I've already made a table, and I want to make some more. So I may as well use the one I've already built. Here it is. Okay, now this will be like an area for casting using the molds. So let's look at our boards again, because there was an item I remember looking at before, which was pretty cool and has been on my mind. What was it called? There it is, vertical rack. The vertical rack is made by using sticks and boards, which I happen to have some, so check it out. Alright, vertical rack. It stores thin items like shields and molds, it said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can hold 5 items at once. So I think to have a casting... Ooh. These tool racks hold 4 items. So what I'm thinking is I'll make 4 axe molds, store them in a vertical rack, and then have 4 tables here. So when I want to make axes, I can put down the 4 molds, heat up some of the copper or whatever molten metal I need, fill the molds, and then put them back when I'm done. And that way I can have just one little pouring area for a bunch of different types of tools. And then we can store them in tool racks. It'll be really cool, and we can kind of stockpile it. So let's build 3 more tables. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need to build, let's see, picks, shovels, axes. Picks, shovels, axes. So let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. And then just for now, we can store them just so. Oh, I actually made an extra one. That's okay. was probably going to want to use it anyway. Just was trying to think of kind of the basics. Alright, so a hammer mold can go in there. And let's see, let's do 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I love it. I've got wolves in the neighborhood again. Which made me think, you know what? Yeah, here, I saw this. Armor. I haven't used armor or shield yet. I generally prefer to run or just die, so... Cheapest form of protection is a shield, such as the crude shield. Improvised armor. Lamellar armor. Somewhat more effort due to the requirements of pelts, but offers greater protection while still relatively low cost to create. You can create lamellar armor from wood, copper, or bronze. So how do we make this? Copper lamellae. Holy moly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need 19 lamellaes. I'm gonna want to be able to pour more, I reckon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have it right in the center. So let's keep it centralized like that. We're going to want some more vertical racks, and I'm going to want to have more lamellaes, I think. Molds. And we need to talk about food security, food preservation. So we need to dig a cellar. We need to start putting meals in crocks. You can place meals inside crocks to receive a slight benefit. Additionally, you can seal crocks with wax or fat to reduce the decay rate tenfold. Shelf placed in your cellar makes it easier to organize your crocks. And then storage vessels and pickling. I don't have any access to salt, so we need to do that as well. Let's go and get some clay. 37 pieces here. That might be enough for what we're doing. Probably not. Let's go get some clay. There are 3 wolves over there. Let's stay hidden in the house. Okay. Let's do bowls. Let's do some raw bowls. Alright, cool. Bowls done. Let's get some crocks. Alright, we got some crocks. Set them down for a minute while we keep going. Let's do more crocks. Perfect. I think that's enough for right now. Stitch our clay and have a nosh on some bushmeat. It's really not a good meal, but that's what we're working on right now, food preservation. So I need 4 pits. What did that say about cellar? 7 by 7 by 7. Okay, it's time for us to become subterranean dwellers as well. So our upstairs is here. Let's make our downstairs here. Okay, while we're digging out the rest of the cellar, which we can do even later, build ourselves a little spot here to make some pit kilns. Which is the other thing I want to do down here. Alright, now let me go grab some of the other required materials, and then add the logs. And we're good to go. And now let's go, yes, look at this. We have 2 prepared hides now. So what do we do with those? We need to turn them into leather by taking... Do we have huge or large? Probably large, right? 6 liters of large or strong tannin. So where's my oak logs? Here we go. What did I say? We needed 38 by what? Medium, medium, large. We need 4. Alright, so what if I take out... There. Now I'm making strong tannin. Oh, that's so cool. I hear a wolf still. See if I can't kill one away. Try to kill it. Don't really want to come up against 2. Well, we have a nice populated skep, but it's not coming into these other ones. I wonder if they're too far away. Maybe they can only be, what is that, 2 blocks away? Seems awfully close, but try it and see. I just a moment ago got a comment from a new commenter that says, basically, let me shorten it. Stop using firewood that you can turn into charcoal instead of peat to fire your pit kilns. Peat can't be turned into charcoal, and it fires in the pit kilns faster. Oh my god, I had no idea. So thank you for telling me that. I will get on that in a minute. I wish I had read that comment a few minutes even before I got it, because I just fired up some more. Let's go to meal making. Vegetables can be vegetables or soybeans, so let's grab out some more vegetables and make a pot of food. And let's see, can I use peat for this too? Let's try it and see. I don't really love the idea of burning peat in my home, but this is really just a video game, so I think I'll get over it. Let me chop off another red currant bush to add to our orchard. Another commenter also suggested to fence in all of my stuff, like my bees and my crops, because otherwise pests will come and eat them. So I want to do that too. Do that with this orchard here as well. We have a lot to do. Let's test out what this pruning does. So will flower in 16 days. It's an empty black currant bush. And like it's still going to flower in 16 days. It just made it neater. Let's try this one. All right. Currant bush will flower in 7 days. Will flower in 6 days. It looks like burning them. Can I hurt them? It looks like it doesn't change anything. It just makes them neater. Kind of love that. Really love that. And let's check out our crops since we're here. Got mature rye. Awesome. Another comment I got in just a few minutes ago says that don't worry about finding high fertility, just use medium for right now, it'll be fine. And then rotate the crops, which is something I had learned kind of on my own just a few minutes before getting that comment, so. Like I said, I'm going to just take, anybody that feels like leaving me advice, I'm going to take it as gospel unless I have any reason to believe otherwise. It's already 4th of July. Happy Independence Day if you're an American like me. If you're not, happy July 4th. Appreciate you tuning in. Why don't you leave me a comment or join my Discord? The link is down in the description below, and we have a lot of fun chatting. Although people have been pretty busy with the holidays lately, so it's been a bit dead, but we're there. It's fun. Come hang out. All right, let me just replace some burnt out torches around the home before we take on the next task. Which is what? Oh, I was going to cook that meal. I need some of that peat. That's what I was doing over there. I got so excited to see a crop fully grown that I grabbed it and ran away. I really like that stone path. Let's see if there's any more. 30% increase in running speed is just ridiculous. I gotta be honest, I want to put that everywhere. I do run the same paths. And you know what? Even though I want to have it sunk in the ground, like over there I've been digging out the dirt to put it in, I could just put the paths, the slab paths on top when I'm heading like straight north or south, and it'll still get me there 30% faster, which is really, really cool. Kind of regret this already. Let me grab a block. I see, I saw the peat, but I hadn't touched it yet. You get these cool little peat bricks. Well, let's harvest this up and then go and see if we can't cook with it. Or actually, let's see what it says about peat. We got like a little cave here. I don't want to fall down in it and get stuck right now, so I think we have plenty of peat for the time being. Can I just do that? Please tell me I can just do that. Oh yeah. That's so cool. Burn duration 25 seconds. How long is firewood? Put my firewood outside because that made more sense to me. Oh my gosh, Pete's better. Thanks, Pete. Let's grab a meal. That wasn't great. But it was pretty good. I'm pretty thrilled with the progress we're making in here. Gonna need to open it up with some windows and build the second story at some point. But right now we're getting there. Oh, I just saw something earlier that made me think, let me pull out all this grass. Yeah, we could turn the grass into hay and then stack it up in like a barn. That sounds awesome. We don't have to store it inside of a box in our home. Just stack it up like this, and it would be in different orientations. Starting to think maybe we need a barn. I'm okay with that though right now. And let's take a quick gander at the roof materials again. I suspect this isn't going to go very far. Makes me wish I could somehow automate this. The making of like clay, black shingle block, black shingle stairs, ridge, tips, inner and outer corners. So I'm gonna want to have some slanted roof like that, I reckon. Something like this. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump up there, eh? Doesn't have an overhang and it needs one. There we go. 1, 2, 3 like that. Yeah, it's gonna need to make a lot of shingles, but I think it's gonna be pretty slick. And since it's the only house I'm building right now, I'd like to, put my full effort into it. So it's just that just means it's gonna take us several episodes because it's gonna be a lot of raw resources that we need to have. I know I'm bouncing all around right now, but let's just, since we have this cobblestone right here, just drop it down, shall we? No, I don't want to do that right now, I've decided. I'm really just putzing, and let me know down below if you want to see all of my putzing, or if I could just cut all of this out. Like, so far I haven't done any important tasks, I think. Or maybe starting the roof would be something that I would want to show you. Gathering the peat for the first time, I guess that makes sense, but at some point we should probably just make some progress instead of me worrying about filming. So let me grab some of this low fertility soil. We're going to use that along with some andesite blocks to make some pathways. Let me just try something. Yeah, there. We'll run back on that now. I don't love the look of that, but I do like that I go faster on it. And that's something. So let's try it out. Yeah, it's really nice. Let's take a second here and see. Let's go 6, 7, 8. Let's just stack up the peat. Get it out of my inventory. Sounds good. I like that. Populated skep, empty skep, empty skep. Okay, so based on my little not very conclusive test, these need to be closer. Oh, it tells you right in there, will swarm in less than a day. What happened? Did they make any honey or anything? I don't think so. I don't know though. Alright, I just noticed that I don't hear the crocs downstairs still cooking. Yeah, so it looks like everything down here is ready. We got some bowls. We've got some crocs. And, oh wow. Get these on ground out of our inventory. You know, this makes me want to get the cellar finished. Said we get a bonus to food preservation. Once we do. Okay, got everything. Let's take a look there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna want to make this bigger. And I don't know if I want other things down here. I guess I like the idea of having a pit kiln area. It's not gonna burn down the house. But I also think that that would be useful in another building over there in the clay mine. But then again, once that clay's gone, maybe it'd be better just to have it in this building. Not sure. Let's grab some cobblestone and think about this a little bit more. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna dig out the full cellar now just so we have it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear. I've sprung a leak. Oh dear. And I've covered all the hay up. Pretty funny. What are you doing in here? Get out of my home. You are not welcome here. Alright, there. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a solid stone ground, cobblestone walls. And we need to expand out this way. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to go out. And then actually 8 to then place the cobblestone wall. So let's go find another pick and then we'll do that. You know what I want to do is I want to make a door. But not a crude door, not a solid door. A sleek door? No, it is a solid door. So let's grab some pine boards. Now we've got a door. And then let's do two things. Let's grab a crock. And then look at the crock. Used for long-term storage of cooked meals, pickled vegetables. It cannot be eaten from directly. Use a bowl to get the food out. Fill in the same manner as a bowl. Seal to make it last even longer. Now, somebody told me in a comment that it can hold 4 portions of food. Even though we can cook 6 in a fire pot on a fire pit, we can only hold 4 in the crock. So now we've got fresh for a day. Let's put it in the crock. Oh, look at that. See, it says 1.75. I think by leaving the food in there, I've really kind of screwed this up. That's good for 2 days right there. Now let's see how long it's good for when we put it in and assume this is a cellar. Now it's 12.3 days. Now let's go get a piece of fat and seal it and see what that does for us. Be nice when we get wax as well. I'm hoping to have just a ton of wax when we get the bees going. I'm hoping they'll spread from one skep to another skep and we can just keep kind of spreading them out. So we got fresh for 3 days. Now it's sealed. And now it's fresh for 103 days. Okay, that is going to make us food secure for over winter. I love it. Put a bowl down here too. Actually, I had that door open. Does that change things? 103 days. No, let's assume. Or maybe the door being open doesn't matter. Very, very, really, very cool.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games.
Bad plays games. Bad